In rising markets, one feels confident in their actions, or in some case, no action at all, as any decision they make about their investments without the need to seek advice is clearly paying dividends, especially in a rising market. However, post-Feb 2020, when the reality of COVID-19 came to light, markets had a free fall of close to over 30%. Those who did not seek or value advice were all of a sudden in uncharted territory. I had a referral to a couple whom we will call Mr. and Mrs. Smith for the sake of the exercise. Mrs. Smith rang me and wanted to share what they did, which I want to share with you in turn. Mrs. Smith is a high-income professional. Her super balance was sitting at 1.9 million. Her husband's super balance was around 500,000. Pre-February 2020, things were good. The markets were strong, they planned for their future by themselves, and things were generally okay. However, post this date, they panicked when the real effect of COVID-19 played havoc in the financial markets. They rang their respective industry funds as they wanted to liquidate their respective super funds and move to cash. They were advised not to do that by their respective super funds. However, when they told the person on the other end of the phone that they can't sleep at night, they then replied, "Well, if you can't sleep at night, maybe you should sell." So, they sold in a falling market and moved to cash. Mrs. Smith realized a loss of 400,000. Mr. Smith realized a loss of 150,000, a total of 550,000. This was a sad outcome, as Mrs. Smith was looking forward to retiring in the next 12 to 18 months. Now she said to me, "We're going to keep working to age 65 in order to make up this loss." When she asked me, "Do you think I should go back in the market?" I stopped and paused and replied, "First of all, you sold assets when they were cheap, and now you want to go back and buy them when they're expensive? Secondly, you are in a balanced portfolio, which means 50% of your assets were not exposed to the market. Only the other 50% was in growth assets. In other words, if the market dropped, say 20%, your overall loss is only 10%. There was an uneasy pause and silence at the other end of the phone. I further went on to comment that if she had someone guide her through these unprecedented times, helping her and coaching her through her worries, she would not have done what she did and panicked. What she needed was advice. Someone to take all that stress and worry away from her and guide her through these uncharted waters. The value of advice becomes paramount when you have volatility in the market, and especially if you're looking to retire in the next 4 to 5 years. Irrespective of retirement, even in pre-retirement, the value of advice can help you not make irrational decisions and sell in a falling market, but instead batten down the hatches, put down the sails, and ride out the storm.